guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing fine. As for me, I'm trying to recover from COVID. As you can see from the title, I contacted COVID, which I don't know how come. It's been like hell to me these past few days. I've been struggling with my life, trying to be okay. It's been like hell. I'm still very surprised about the whole thing because I took 3 doses of Sinovac vaccine. That was last year. The last one I took was like hell to me. I almost lost my life with the 3rd vaccine I took. So I don't know how come about this corona of 18. I can't remember going to club or going to anywhere at all. The only place I went to was at the gym. I went to gym and I went to supermarket and I hung out with my friend. That was all. I'm not really the party kind of day. I don't do party things, something like that. I'm even surprised about the whole thing because when the corona was very high then I didn't contact it. Not to talk of now that everything is gradually falling into places. I'm even the one telling my friends, go and take vaccine, blah blah blah. The last vaccine I took, oh my god, then if you see headache, I didn't get myself for 2 weeks. The first one was okay, the second one was okay, but the 3rd vaccine I took, my dear, that vaccine almost took my life. I was even the one that was convincing my friends to go for vaccine, blah blah blah. Vaccine is going to protect you. And they were like, even if you take vaccine, you still have COVID. I carried the whole vaccine of a thing on my head. Like, I'm surprised that corona broke me down for a whole 2 weeks. Oh my god, if you see me, I was losing strength, I was throwing up, I was having headache. My system totally went from 100 to 0. And I'm this kind of a person. I don't do clubbing things. I mind the kind of places I go to because I have health issues. That was exactly what I was scared of, not to have COVID, because I know if I have COVID, it's going to be very difficult for me to recover. Where did this whole thing came from? I don't know. The only place I went to was gym. I noticed some changes about my body. If I wake up in the morning, I'll be having headache and I'll be sweating. At the same time, I'll be feeling cold. I'll be feeling dizzy. Yeah, the only time I experience this kind of thing, if I'm having a breakout, like feeling dizzy, the only time I experience it is if I'm short of blood, or maybe if I'm on a keto diet. That's the only time I experience blackouts. Sometimes when I'm on keto diet, if I stand up, if I want to do something, I will just fall down. But during this COVID, I didn't even know I was having COVID. If I stand up, if I wake up in the morning and I stand up from my bed, my eyes will turn me, I'll fall down. I was like, what's going on? And I have a lot of malaria tablets at home. I was consuming the malaria tablets, hoping that it was normal malaria. I took some malaria tablets for 3 days. There was no changes and I lost taste. I wasn't able to eat anything. If I see food like this, I'll be throwing up. If I set my eyes on anything that has to do with food, I'll be like, I got very tired. If I stand up like this, my eyes will turn me, I'll fall down. If I stand up like this, my eyes will turn me, I'll fall down. I wasn't even expecting anything like corona. So I told my boyfriend, like, hey, I'm not okay. I don't know what's going on. I can't even go to work. I can't even do anything. I'm losing strength. My eyes are turning me. I can't even eat anything. And he was like, okay, you need to go to hospital. I was like, no, I don't want to go to hospital. I will be fine. Then I was at home doing a self-treatment at home. I didn't bother to go to hospital. The 4th day of it was like, hey, that was when I decided, I don't want to die in my room because I live alone. There's nobody. During this whole process, oh my God, if you are living alone, sometimes it's bad. Living alone in your apartment sometimes is somehow, during this COVID period, I realized that living alone is very, very difficult. I wish something happened to me in this apartment. I don't have good friends that really be like, okay, I've not heard from her for days, let me go to her flat or let me go to her house to check up on her. I don't have those kind of friends. So I was just struggling all by myself in this house. I went to the hospital. When I got there and the nurse was like, we have a lot of patients at hand, we are very, very busy right now, we don't have time, the doctors, they are busy, you need to wait for 4 to 5 hours before we can attend to you. Go to the reception, go and sit down. And I was like, excuse me, ma, I can't even hear you. I'm losing strength. My eyes are turning me. You need to attend to me. I need a doctor. And the woman was like, go and sit down there. The doctors are very busy. Before you know what happened again, my eyes turned me again and I fell down. That was when they took my case serious. They rushed me, blah, blah, blah. They were running up and down, trying to bring me back to life, something like that. So I remember the whole thing. When I opened my eye, the first thing I said was, I want to do a corona test. And the woman was like, did you take vaccine? And I said, yes, I took 3 doses of Sinovac, but I still want to test myself. They brought out their testing kit and the test meat was positive. And I told them I wasn't able to breathe. So, oh my God, that was the most difficult part of the whole thing. For me to breathe was a problem. My organs were failing because I have some health issues before. Yeah. When I told my friend said, now the bad corona, now you go contact. He said the worst corona, now what you go contact, now be that. So my organs were failing. I wasn't able to breathe at all. I was having problem with breathing. My throat, oh my goodness. If you see the medications I bought because of corona, up till now, I'm still coughing. Yeah, I'm still coughing. I'm still having some horrible headache. I've not been able to sleep for the past 2 weeks because of corona. Yeah, if you have corona, you can't sleep. I don't sleep at night because of headache, because of cough, and I was having a sore throat. I bought some medications at the hospital. They checked my system and the doctor was like, why didn't you come to hospital on time? My boyfriend was trying to pressure me to go to hospital. I told him, no, I don't want to go to hospital. I will be fine. It's normal malaria and normal fever. I told him I can't feel anything from my system, and they did a lot of tests on my stomach and they did an X-ray on my chest and they said, okay, we need to fix, and I don't know what they call it. They fixed the thing for me, and they fixed one thing for me like that. They kept me there at the hospital. They monitored me for some hours, and later they said, okay, you need to go home. They gave me some papers, some prescription. I went to pharmacy and I got some tablets. I came back home. I was still struggling with my life, struggling to breathe. It took me like 4 days before I was able to breathe again. This corona stressed the hell out of me, and my landlady was very, very nice to me. She cook and bring food for me all the time, but hey, I wasn't able to eat anything. All the food she brought for me excuse me. So I'm okay. I'm trying to be fine. I'm getting better, but I still feel headache. I don't sleep at night. I'm still having cough. Yeah, I still cough. Yeah, and yeah, I still cough. So I went to pharmacy yesterday. I bought the COVID test. I wanted to test myself again to see if I'm negative. I did one test yesterday. It was negative. I bought the full pack. Normally, if I go to pharmacy to do corona test, I pay €6. There's this medication I was taking. The medication really helped me to reduce the coughing, yeah, compared to before. Yeah, I ran out of the medication, and I'm about going out right now to see if I can get it around Marina. And I still don't eat. I take medication without food. That one is another thing again. If I take medication like this, my stomach will be hurting me because I don't eat. I don't have taste for food. If I see food like this, to feel as if I want to throw up. So the only thing I feel like eating right now is banga soup, pepper one, the one that is very hot with enough pepper. So if I round up from the pharmacy, I'll go to Africa shop to get some banga spicy, and yeah, maybe probably tomorrow I will make the soup. I bought this thing yesterday at the pharmacy, COVID kit. This one is 6 in 1, something like that, and I did a test yesterday. It was negative. I'm about to do another one right now because last night was like hell to me again. I was coughing so bad. Yeah, I need to test myself again. It comes like this. I have just 5 left. I bought it was 6 when I bought it, so I have just 5. I'm going to be using one of these, and I'm going to be using one of these for the test. I look like a mess because of corona. If you see my hair, see, I be like mad person because of corona. I don't get myself. I won't die because of COVID. It didn't shock me, I swear to God. I've not been outside for more than 2 weeks, but today I'm going out. I'm going to pharmacy. The only thing that can really help me right now to at least reduce the headache and the cough is that medication. If you see the medications I bought, oh my God, they are like this because of corona. So I'm going to take one from here. It's good for you to have this at home instead of going to pharmacy all the time to spend €6 for test, or maybe going to hospital every time to test yourself. It's good you buy the packet. This one is €5, I mean €6, something like that. And if you want to do one test at the hospital or maybe at the pharmacy, they will charge you €6. While this one is 6, you can use this 6 times €6. That is €1, something like that. So I have this right here, which I'm going to open. There's a liquid inside. I don't want to mess it up right now, so I'm going to keep this. Then I have this here. I have this. It comes with this. And I have this one, which I'm going to be using on my nose. Okay, I'm going to roll this around my nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to like put this here, turn this one around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I'm going to pour the liquid here. Like this. It's reading. You better be negative. You better be negative. Okay, let me be dressing up while waiting for my test. Sunscreen. So guys, it's negative. Yeah, it's showing one line, which is negative. So thank God. So the test is negative, but I'm still having some horrible headache. I'm still coughing. I still don't have strength. I'm still losing strength. I still can't eat. But man, and yeah, my sisters, they were there for me. I swear to God, they were there for me when I said I have the best sisters in the whole world. Trust me, they are the best. I know if we sell them, I know if we trade them for anything. My sisters are the best. I swear to God. We are very, very supportive, even though we don't live together. We don't live in the same country. They call me like 24 hours. My 2 elder sisters, they will be like, Binta, there's nobody there with you. You don't get papa, you don't get mama there. You are alone in that country, and you live alone in that apartment. You need to stand up from that bed. Take a walk, be yourself, be strong for yourself, keep fighting. And my friend in Philippines, Kiran will be like, keep fighting. You don't have choice. You don't need to give up. Fight for yourself. You need to fight it. So yeah, their words means a lot to me. They encourage me. My sisters are the best. I love them so much. I need to book for taxi, then be on my way. And when this whole thing was going on, my landlady did something that really upset me. This woman came to my apartment. She closed the entrance of my house. Yeah, you know, I told you guys I don't like using this entrance. This is my main entrance, and you guys remember this door now. This one, She removed the main entrance door and she put this thing. She told me she wants to build a small studio in my balcony for her doctor boyfriend. Made they come stay there. And so the woman covered my entrance. So when these whole dramas of COVID was going on, they were coming to my flat every day to disturb me with noise. Even when I was complaining of headache, even though she was there for me, she brought food and a lot of things for me. She's very nice, and her person all the nice finish. I dey sick, I know where I dey get headache. She can't remove door. Let me show you guys. So this is how they mess up my apartment. There was a door here, an entrance door. They remove it. She told me she wants to build a small studio for her doctor and her fiancé to live there. So now I don't have access to this place anymore. She wants me to be using this entrance, which I told you guys about. Like, I don't like using this place because it's very close to the road. So I just want to recover first. Once I recover from this COVID of 18, I'll start searching for an apartment. So I'll see you guys later. Yeah, let's go. Hey guys, so I just came back from the market. Excuse my voice. These are the things I bought. I bought my medication for cough. I bought Milo, Indomie, and I bought meat. Yeah, I bought bread. I need to prepare something to eat.